Hello friends, hi, how are you today? My name is Laura and welcome to Discovery Time. Today we're talking about spring. Do you know what happens in spring? Does it get colder or does it get warmer outside? That's right, it starts to get warmer outside and the daylight stays longer so that you have more time to play outside. What are some other things that happen? Think about the trees. What do you notice about the trees? Yes, they start to grow their leaves back, and some trees even blossom with flowers, and lots of flowers start to bloom, and birds are nesting. There are so many beautiful things that happen during spring. And you know what else happens? People like to celebrate. Yes, people all over the world have different traditions for what they do to celebrate the beginning of spring. So for instance, in some cultures, they celebrate Easter or Passover. In Japan, they actually have a whole national holiday dedicated to the first day of spring where they celebrate the blossoms blooming on the trees. And in many Persian cultures, they celebrate the Persian New Year, which is called Nowruz. There are many traditions to celebrating Nowruz, and one of the traditions is to decorate a table with different objects. It's called a haftsin. Each object on the table has a special meaning. What do you see? I see flowers, I see an apple, I see decorated eggs, I see a mirror, and I see grass. This grass is called wheatgrass, and it means new life. Today, for our activity, we are going to actually grow our own wheatgrass. You can see I have some here that I've been growing. You can tell this isn't quite as tall as the grass that was on the haftsin, but it's getting there. This is about 12 days worth of growth. And look at it starting to grow over my container. So what we're going to do today is we're going to actually grow our own wheatgrass from wheat berries. So for our project, you're going to need wheat berries, which you can find at a health food store or many common grocery stores. You're going to need a scoop. You will need a bowl to soak your berries. You will need water. And then you're gonna need a shallow dish that you're actually gonna sprout your berries in, along with a towel that we're gonna moisten to keep our berries damp. So before we begin, let's take a look at our wheat berry. What do you see? What do you notice? What color is it? Is it big or is it small? Yeah, I think it's pretty small. It almost reminds me of a grain of rice. But how does such a tiny wheat berry turn into blades of grass? I actually took some videos of my grass as it was growing over the past few weeks. Would you like to watch? Yeah? Okay. Well, as we do, think about all the things that you think our wheat berry might need in order to grow. All right, let's take a look. The wheatgrass needs to grow. Think about it. Do you think it grows in the dark or in the sun? Yes, so it needs sunlight to grow. It also gets very thirsty. So what else does it need to grow? Maybe some water. And a lot of plants need dirt to grow so that it can have nutrients. And you can definitely grow your wheatgrass in dirt. I just chose not to do it for this experiment so that we could actually see how the roots form underneath. All right, so are you ready to grow your own wheatgrass? Yeah? All right, thumbs up? Okay, let's do it. Add a scoop of wheat berries to your bowl. And then cover with water and soak overnight. Continue to soak for 2 to 3 days. Each day, drain the water from the bowl and add fresh water to cover the berries. You should soon start to see roots sprouting from the berries. Around day 4, drain your berries from your container and transfer them into a shallow container, spreading them in a thin layer on the bottom. Cover the berries with a damp paper towel. Wet the towel multiple times during the day to keep it damp, but be careful not to soak the wheat berries. Keep the sprouts covered with the towel until the green growth is about a half an inch tall. Continue to observe your berries. What do you notice? Look at the roots. How are they growing? Once your sprouts have grown at least a half an inch tall, place them in a window or where they can receive indirect light. Make sure to sprinkle water over them daily. Continue to observe. Check out your roots now. See how much they've grown. How tall are your sprouts? As your sprouts start getting taller, do you notice the color starting to change? Do you see how they're getting darker? It's turning into grass. Okay, so now that we know all the steps of how to grow our wheatgrass, let's take a look at how the wheatgrass actually sprouts and how it forms. Take a look at these 3 sprouts. This one was from around day 6 or 7, this one from around day 9, and this one was from day 12. How are they different? That's right, this one's gotten so much longer, so much taller. What do you notice about the roots? See how long the roots are compared to this one? Take a closer look. See where the roots are coming out of the berry? And the sprout has grown from the berry? All right, my friends, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I really enjoyed learning how the wheat berries sprout and grow to make wheatgrass. It was pretty amazing to see how much it grew in just 2 weeks' time. If you decide to grow your own wheatgrass at home, I would love to see some pictures of how tall it grows. So make sure you take a picture and send it to us, okay? All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Thank you for watching our virtual Purple Museums broadcast. If you're enjoying this content, please consider making a donation to support our efforts. Our broadcasts are every Tuesday and Thursday on Facebook and YouTube. Visit us online and in person. Bill's Backyard, the museum's outdoor educational space, is open every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stay in the loop by joining our email list. Visit www.cdm.org for more information.